Ako na yung mic yan.
Para sa editing.
Oh, dibu to dibu. Anyway, did we expect this? We're a dreamer kasi from day one talaga. We believe that something big will happen in the company. Pero I mean, time flies so fast. It's already our 18th year anniversary. Kung baga sa baba, ay dibu na to ha. Dibu na to. There's a lot of things that happened for the past 18 years. But from day one, we believe that something great will happen to this organization. It's just a matter of finding the right partners. When I say partners, I'm talking about sila, we call them our business owners, mga partners namin yan. They're the ones actively building the business globally. Of course, our employees, the board of directors. So from day one, it's a matter of finding the right people and you will go far. Alright? It's not a matter of being the best when it comes to products, best when it comes to this and that, hindi yun eh. It's a matter of finding the right people because at the end of the day, it's not the product that will make the people move, but it's the other way around. Diba? It's the people, leaders that will make the product move. And true enough, 18 years after, we're a known brand not only in the Philippines, but globally na rin. Kaya naka-inspire, nakatuwa.
Let's say that this is our debut as a company. And from the start, actually we were partners and we've had our experiences of wins and losses. And Santé International is our greatest win. Because we have found the right business partners, those around this table, and they run with the vision and the mission of the company to help people live better lives. And one of the dreams that we really want to see happen is soon Santé Barley is a household name around the world.
And sir, since you joined, for Mr. Paul, since you joined, what changes did you observe throughout the 18 years?
Oh, ang dami. I joined actually not as a not as a founder. I think I joined 2010. No? It's actually my dream to join them. And I've known them for time immemorial. Yeah, changes, ang dami, because we changed, diba? We had so many experiences, no? And each experience actually we take them as a challenge and a learning opportunity. So every time there's a challenge, we adapt, and we're very flexible naman, especially in the pandemic. No? And we found out, diba, that when you're fast in pivoting, no? And learn from your mistakes, no? And mabilis rin ang growth namin. So that is, I think, one of the biggest characteristics that has propelled us to success.
I have a question, sir. My question is for Sir Joey. So I'm Chad from Manila Beat. My question, sir, is how would you envision the next 5 years for Santé?
Wow. Diyan kami excited to talk about the future. This our 18th year, and later on we'll be having a big event together with our top leaders, and the goal is for them to see the next 18 years. But how do we envision Santé? There's a lot of things that happened for the past 18 years that's parang unbelievable. Siguro, I don't know, well, mamaya siguro matatanong nyo, pero unahan ko na, di ba? Who would believe that a simple Filipino company like Santé now happens to be the one who owns the manufacturing facility in New Zealand. And we're the first ever, maybe not only Asian, but we're the first ever company outside New Zealand who was able to set up a facility, a Filipino company. So grabe yung breakthroughs eh. So if you have that potential na nagawa in the past 18 years, imagine the growth that can happen to the company in the next 18 years. The vision is so simple. The vision is to develop a Filipino brand that will be known globally. And the market shouldn't be just Filipinos. Kasi if it's just Filipinos, it's not global. It's just local. Diba? You just brought the product there to cater to your mga kababayan. And we love that. Actually, they're our target market. But the goal is for our kababayans to reach the global market until such time that you can see Italians, Americans, Germans, Chinese using a Filipino product. And that's the vision of the company. And I think we're about to do that very, very soon. Because right now, we're present all over the world. And we're developing a huge network of people believing in a Filipino product. And I think that's one thing we're really proud of.
And for the business owners, the question is, how did Santé change your lives?
Want to answer?
Well, ako po, nagpapasalamat. Number one kasi,
pang 13 years ko na ngayon sa Santé, no? And naalala ko nung nagsimula ako dito is I was very ordinary. Wala akong leadership skills, marketing skills. Pero naniwala kami sa sa principle na being the right person for the right opportunity. And siguro ako ay hungry to learn, to succeed. And the opportunity, yung Santé nun. And I remember si CEO, Sir Joey Marcelo, nagpunta kayo sir sa sa public swimming pool, no? Para magbigay ng ng encouragement sa amin, no? Kasi we're just starting, no? Wala pang magandang income, and then talagang we're starting. And then sabi niya, hold on to your dreams and let's go build leaders and your business will go global. And then from that moment na parang hindi ka maniwala, pero some people believed in you na may possibilities na pwede mangyari. And nagulat na lang ako, yung company, 18 years na, I'm 18 years, and yun yung nangyari. Ang daming leaders na nag-develop. Isa na po ako doon, ang asawa ko, and with the elites na nandito na. And grabe, thousands of people changed lives. No? So hindi lang kami nagkaroon ng business. It's a platform na nag-grow yung aming leadership, and nakapagbigay kami ng pagkasa sa maraming tao. And mas lalo pang na-reach out sa across the globe yung Santé. So, kaya I'm so very grateful and thankful sa Santé.
I'm Eddie Ronilla, so bali pang 4th year ko pa dito sa Santé. Right, so I started Santé last pandemic. So I can say na itong industriya na ito changes me as a person. Yung nga sabi ng mga classmate ko nga, in my first company sa industry of network marketing, hindi daw about income yung nag-change sa akin. It's about my personal. Kasi yung impression kasi as a computer engineer, as a programmer, medyo hindi talaga sa sales, di ba? So when I started doing this kind of business in this industry, it really changes me. It opened my mind. Okay, then after 10 years of doing the business, after 10 years in my first company, pumunta ako dito sa Santé. Okay. Yung nagbago naman sa akin dito because after it opened my mind as a parang working force or an employee, naging businessman ako. Nung nag-Santé ako, and Sir Joey mentored me about how this really, o paano ka maging successful talaga dito. It's how you help other people. Before kasi, it's just like, ako mismo kikita, it's my own personal effort to earn. So, nung nag-Santé ako, yung nag-change talaga sa akin is my perspective in doing business, which is, if you really help other people solve their problems, money will just come. So, that's it.
Thank you.
Siguro, from Sir Joey or anyone from the
Santé team.
ano po yung usual reminders niyo sa mga business partners niyo para sa growth nila?
And
Yeah.
sir, may I add, what kind of training do they go through? And because they mentioned earlier that there's leadership that is being taught to them. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, if you've heard of terms lang naman to, but honestly it's the same. Whenever you hear about direct selling, network marketing, multi-level marketing, those are just words, semantics, but it means the same, diba? If you ask me what's the value of network marketing, it's more than the business, more than the product, it's the life-changing business education. That whenever you invite people in this business, it's not a matter of you asking them to sell our products. Kasi if it's just selling the products, we have our products in the drugstores, yun na lang, benta eh. But the beauty of direct selling or network marketing is you're able to empower people to be a better versions of who they are. And ang goal namin is to develop leaders and let those leaders help the company with our mission. Because our mission is so simple eh. It's helping people live better lives, whether with our products, with our business, or with our education program. We're heavy on leadership development because we know that the rise and fall of any organization, it's all about the leaders. Eh. If you have strong leaders, definitely the business will grow. if you look at these people, 5, 10, 15 years ago, they are ordinary people. Hanggang ngayon mo, ordinary pa rin naman tayo, di ba? These are ordinary people, but whenever they stand in front of people globally, simple lang yung mga yan, but they have built a business all over the globe. Because I believe we've set a foundation of leadership in the organization. At hindi pa natatapos yan. Another vision and dream that we have in Santé, that someday Filipinos will lead other nationalities. But whenever they stand in front of the stage, they'll be inspiring Americans, Koreans, Japanese. Will it happen? It's happening right now. Santé is growing in Indonesia. Alright? It's hard to go to Indonesia because of the language. Diba? Unlike go to the US, go to Europe, parang English eh. In Indonesia, no. But 6, 7 of our distributors learned the language and they are now leading our Indonesia team. And the goal is for Indonesia to be one of the major players in building this business globally. It's not about Filipinos, it's about inspiring people to become better versions of who they are. And I believe that's who Santé is, even until now. Our 18th year anniversary, yun pa rin, hindi nagbago.
Sir, with regards to earlier, you were talking about the growth of the company in the next 5, 15 years. I'd like to ask the capability of Santé as a corporation per se in scaling, because that would of course need a lot of infrastructure. As far as I'm concerned, I know that you have ownership of properties in New Zealand. Will that be capable of actually getting the business supplied with whatever they need as a business? Will you be able to make sure that, of course, the business will thrive here, but would you be able to scale up with, of course, the facilities that you currently have right now?
Yeah. Talking about New Zealand, at least just to be clear, no, Santé, well, we own a piece of land there. We have a 10-hectare property there. But what we build there, together with the locals, is a manufacturing facility. Talking about capacity, right now, our facility, if you look at the production of Santé, we're just maybe around 30 to 40% of the capacity of that facility. So, ang dami pang room for growth. Ang limitation in New Zealand is developing organic farms, kasi not all farms there are organic. But it will only take us 2 years to develop a farm to become organic. And there's a huge property in New Zealand that can be converted into organic farms. Long way to go. Our partners in New Zealand is seeing that in the next 10 years, we won't be able to maximize their capacity. But of course, yes, we're in New Zealand. Our main product is barley. But of course, we cannot just fall in love with barley as a product.
Hello.
And that's the reason why we're continuously developing new product coming from different sources. Because the goal of Santé, actually it's not only Santé, it's a Santé group of companies because we have different distribution arm in the Philippines. The goal is to develop quality products, especially for the next generation. And barley just happens to be our champion product right now. We were known to be the barley authority. And maybe as you know, there's a lot of barley brands in the market. Nagkalat na yan. But we started it all 18 years ago. And for me, they are not threats. Kakampi namin sila because they're also marketing barley grass eh. But Santé right now, we're developing new products, not necessarily barley, that can grow not only in the country, but globally. Capacity-wise, there's a huge potential for New Zealand. Sabi ko in the next 10 years, di natin kayang ubusin yung source ng raw materials. But of course, New Zealand is just one. A lot of people are asking, why not develop products coming from the Philippines? Yes, we're planning to do that by mixing let's say barley or other raw material from New Zealand with local crops. So, ang daming pwedeng gawin. Kumbaga, it's a matter of parang yung imagination ng Santé. Where do we go? Scaling up, our management team in the Philippines is so prepared to do that. I cannot rely on our own strength. Limitado yung alam namin eh. Di ba? So, I have a lot of consultants right now. I have corporate consultants and these are former CEOs of different big companies na nag-retire na, ayaw mayaw. So, they were our consultants and I'm really inclined in learning from a lot of people, not only in the Philippines, but all over the globe because we don't have a choice. If it's just our strength and energy, limitado eh. So we are relying on people around us who can help us be in the level of the billion-dollar companies globally. Yun na yung model kasi namin sa Santé.
Not to spoil anything, sir, but what kind of products are we talking about?
By next year, Okay, there's a lot of products that we have. Mamia, if you'll attend our event, we'll be launching one of our newest product, the Santé Beauty line. And part of the Santé Beauty line is Santé Barley with collagen. Well, that's not a major thing because there's collagen in the market. But this is the first time that Santé Barley collagen emerged. But we're in the process of developing, not to spoil, but of course I won't be giving details, but I believe the next champion product of Santé. It's a product that came from a very rich and strong tradition from a country. I don't want to mention kung anong country yun. And apparently when we saw this product, it happens that all of the raw materials of this product can be sourced in New Zealand na organic and bio-grow certified. We have that certification in New Zealand, bio-grow certification. And our team is now developing that product, and that can be the next champion product, maybe not only in the Philippines, but all over the globe. One thing about Santé is we have a huge product development team. They're in charge of developing products for us. Not only food supplements. Okay? Food supplements is our main product right now, but we have a lot of products, upcoming products, that will be marketed either via direct selling, via e-commerce, or via the retail market. So naghahanap kami ng mga ganong produkto. Excited ako sa produkto yun. Siguro we'll be officially launching it early next year, but it can be the biggest product of Santé, maybe after Barley.
Are you also growing the R&D team in?
Yes. We have a strong R&D team, but of course that's just a starting point.
Yes.
Right? Right now, Santé, we have our own manufacturing facility in New Zealand, but we won't stop there. The vision is also to set up our own manufacturing facility in the Philippines in partnership with some of our manufacturers. I've been having communications with our manufacturers. By the way, for Santé in the Philippines, ang nagmamanufacture ng product namin dito are pharmaceutical companies. Alright? We have several manufacturers, but the main line, the main product, the Santé Barley grass, is being manufactured by pharmaceutical companies. So I'm exploring the possibility of partnering with some of them for Santé to set up our own facility here. Because I was telling them, the world will be the market of Santé. And we need that strong alliance with a manufacturing facility. And we cannot rely on just suppliers or contractors. Kailangan vertically integrated kami. We need to be the one to develop our own product and laboratory. So that's the future of Santé.
Alright. I don't know if your CFO is also here, sir. But
Wala yung CFO namin, but my financial director is here.
yes, Miss Vanessa. Perhaps you can tell us, Miss Karen. I'm sorry. Maybe a ballpark figure of where Santé is as a company. How remarkable has the growth been in the past few years, and what's like if you're looking to the future, what's the growth that you're expecting?
Yeah, since day one, we've been progressing on sales, and then we're expecting a lot of. Since we're expecting a lot of development of new products, we hopefully we surpass the biggest sales that we had from past years.
Do you happen to have like a ballpark figure of what happened last year, perhaps, and what's gonna? Okay.
At least yung percentage of sales. Percentage.
Yeah.
So we're growing more or less 30% every year. So hopefully we surpass the last year this year.
All right. Thank you so much.
Our missing link is right now, we're already open in 8-10 countries. This year, we've launched our global fulfillment facility, which means, ngayon 24 countries pero expected in the next 2 months, we can deliver all over the globe. Fulfillment, drop shipping. Preparation yung international namin. Right now, 90% of our sales still Philippines. So could you imagine pag nag-materialize sa lahat to? We're launching a lot of new technologies and development in the next coming months. I don't know if you saw yung mga Facebook ads namin that we're launching the Santé Next AI because Santé will be going heavy on artificial intelligence to help us grow the business not only in the country but all over the globe. And the hope and the prayer is to be the first ever Asian direct selling company who's heavy on artificial intelligence. So we'll be doing that. Will we double our sales in the next coming years? Definitely. Expectation namin next year 30 to 50% increase because of the contribution of the global market. we're preparing for that. We're excited, and for us, the key investment of Santé is technology, infrastructure. Right, like we're talking right now, we have a, an e-commerce system that's working globally, but that e-commerce system will be phased out in the next coming month because currently an international company is developing our new system. So pag natapos yun in 3 months' time, totally scrap to, launch the new one, and that new one has the capability of, grabe, massive e-commerce. Imagine this. Imagine we're the Amazon of direct selling. And that will happen very soon.
Huge. Thank you, sir.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jessica. I write for the health section of Manila Bulletin, so I will go far away a little bit with the business side of things, and I will talk about the health side of things. So first, can you please share with us how big is the barley business here in the Philippines? Because for the past couple of years, it's been really booming in the industry. So I want to pick up your statistics, how big it is when it comes to Santé.
We don't have any data when it comes to barley production in the Philippines, all right? Although if you'll ask me, based on our source, talking about barley grass, definitely Santé still controls more than 50% of the market, at least in the Philippines. Dati kasi solo lang kami, mag-isa lang kami, di ba? May mga paisa-isang players, but after a while, nawawala rin. But right now, there are major players. Of course, Santé is still the biggest because we own the brand. There are other players in the market, but still, I think we control the market in the Philippines. Globally, barley is huge, I think. Barley is, wala pa namang $1 billion yan. Santé will make it $1 billion. But talking about global market, maybe $500 million. Barley alone. Yung nga lang kasi pag barley, hindi namin mas-specify kung ano specific barley. Because talking about barley, mas kilala yung barley greens than barley grass. Yung statistics sa market, it's simply barley. So, yung mga nasa $500 million yan globally. The vision of Santé, malayo pa naman to. Siguro mga 5 years from now. We wanted to be the first ever Filipino direct selling company who can become a multi-billion-dollar organization with barley as the major product pa rin. Diba? The goal of Santé is to be the barley authority, that someday whenever people use barley, they will think of Santé. When they hear about the word Santé, it's barley, it's from the Philippines. So yun yung vision namin.
But sir, can you give us like a ball figure, like from a couple of years, from let's say, is it 10 or the 30% increase when it comes to the sales of barley?
Okay,
On Santé alone.
our peak, yung pinakamalaki namin, syempre, middle of pandemic. When people are scared to get COVID and to die, di ba? Ang peak namin is 2021. Alright, 2021, 2022, nag-stagnate ng konti. Simply because, nakita nga namin, bumaba ng konti ang benta. Simply because maybe a lot of people who's health conscious before pandemic, right now, naglaylo ng konti. Sales is still stable. Very stable pa rin yan. Pero peak is 2021. Drop ng konti, konting drop lang naman. But of course, nakita na namin yung growth. Simply because yung market namin before pandemic is still our market. Hindi naman nawala yun Right? Hindi naman nawala yun. But right now, ang sabi ko nga sa mga business owners namin, ang key natin dito is not only to rely dun sa present stats sa Philippines, we have to build this business globally. And that's what we're doing right now. So we're growing in the global market. And that's the reason why we expected an increase of around 30, 40, 50% by 2026.
Let's talk about the growth, sir. Are you also doing some initiative to further inform the people, raise awareness about the benefits of Santé, especially in the Filipino market? Because we consider Santé as a food supplement, and some people are shying away from food supplement or herbal medications. So what are your initiatives or CSR campaigns to educate more Filipino about the advantage of food supplements?
Yes, that's a good question because bumagyo lang recently Because we have a CSR team. We call it the Santé Cares. We're about to launch sana yung free clinic nationwide a few weeks ago. Kaya lang biglang bumagyo, natigil yan. And mamaya we will formally launch it. Our goal is to continuously educate people by launching free clinics all over the Philippines. We will start in the Philippines, in Manila, and then we will cascade it all over the country to reach different barangays, di ba? Doing education, giving free products. It's more of educating people on the value of taking food supplements. Kasi we talk about this product, akala nila for people who are sick. And from day one, we don't want Santé to be synonymous to people who are sick. Don't get me wrong, ang daming gumaling because of our products. But we would like people to see that our products not only for people who are sick, but for people who doesn't want to get sick. And that's the reason why ang campaign namin is to build this nationwide. Of course, they're instrumental kasi sila naman nagdadala nito kung saan-saan eh. All over the Philippines, ay ko dito na lang. Let's attract Filipinos by giving free clinics. And during those free clinics, let's do free educational programs by teaching them not only on barley grass, but the value of health and wellness. That's one thing that we can do. Number two, we're heavy into sports. I think right now we have the biggest running event in the country. We're the title sponsor of the Santé Barley Trilogy Run Asia. 18 races yan all over the Philippines. And our last race, 13,000 runners. That's the biggest by far in the Philippines. Why did we go into running? Simply because a lot of people loves to have an active lifestyle. We just like to show them that Santé, kasama nila yan towards having a healthy and active lifestyle. Okay? Ang dami pa. So, ang daming campaign na gagawin ng kumpanya. We have a billboard. It's, yan. But for me, that's not the main thing. The main thing is heavy on digital marketing. Santé will be investing heavily on digital marketing because alam namin yung market nandyan eh. Everyone is into their cell phones, reading social media, post messages. Doon namin gustong i-campaign yung value of health and wellness.
Thank you. And my question for Sir Bench or Sir Joel is, kung meron mga halimbawa na hindi pa magbenta sa ngayon, gusto pa lang magsimula, ano yung tips na mabibigay niyo? Very briefly po.
My name is Melchor, a former merchandiser for 8 years. Kahit na nasa corporate world ako, pag sinabing benta, so, mayain talaga. And sabi ko nga, why I love Santé because Santé teach you not just to become, not just a salesperson, but to become a better person. Katulad ko, mayayain ako dati, pero kumapal yung mukha ko. So, ganda ng impact ng community. Kasi yung focus kasi is not just to, kumbaga sa ibang tao, kumbaga focusing the best version of yourself. So, yung tip ko sa mga mahiya magbenta, practice lang ng practice. Okay? Kasi pag, wait, ang daming tip, pag wala kang execution, talagang walang mangyayari. So, based to sa experience ko na mahiyain. So, ang ginawa ko, hindi ako uwi ng bahay pag hindi ako abot ng 4 to 5 persons every day. So, siguro sa araw-araw mong ginawa yan, kahit na mahiyain ka, talagang kakapalin yung mukha mo. Oh. So, just be consistent na kumausap ng tao, even offline or online.
By the way, Metro, you're from where? Tigasan ka?
Mindanao.
Tiga Mindanao siya. Pagyayabang ko lang tao. And apparently last year, he's our #1 distributor in the Philippines. He's from Mindanao. Grabing sumuyod yan sa mga lugar na hindi natin pupuntahan. Ganyan kasipag yan. Kala mo dati, di ba, lulubog na yung bangkang sinasakyan mo, di ba? So, yan yung, of course, these are our top leaders. Usually, every year naman, ipapalit-palitan lang sila. But, hindi ko ma-imagine gawin yung ginagawa nila. Kaya, for me, these are the superheroes in Santé. Ang dami nang nabagong buhay naman yan. More than the product, ang dami na lang na-inspire na tulungan in their business. Because in Santé, it's not only about selling products. Bonus talaga yun, it's about helping people learn how to do business, how to build the network, not only in the country, but globally. They serve as an inspiration to everyone. So yung mga mag-aakala itong mga simpleng taong itong mga natatas sa buhay nito, sobrang titindi, sobrang lalaki. So I love their stories. These are our superheroes in Santé.
And ma'am?
Mike.
Ayan. Sa mga ano po, no, sa mga natatakot pa magbenta or pasukin yung ganitong mga negosyo, no, ako po talaga is isa sa pinaka-negative talaga. Pagdating sa kung ano-anong mga negosyo, basta pag sinabing magbebenta-benta, sobrang negative ako. Kaya wala pong nakapag-invite sa akin sa kahit anong business opportunity. Nagkataon lang po magaling talaga yung nag-invite sa akin. Pinangakuan ako ng merienda. Tapos, doon po nagsimula ang lahat. Hindi po ako nakalabas sa training room ng Santé Barley. So, hindi ko po talaga linya yung magbenta-benta. Ayokong magbenta. Pero, ang tip ko po sa mga hindi rin po mahilig magbenta, no? Number 1, pumili ka ng tamang kumpanya na merong mga tamang mga training para ma-develop ka na maging better version ng sarili mo. Kasi ako po, hindi ako nagbebenta-benta before. Pero nung na-discover ko yung Santé Barley opportunity at merong mga tamang tao na nagturo sa akin, nasabi ko na, madali lang pala. Kaya ko pala. So, ang kailangan lang pala, huwag kang matakot na humanap ng tamang opportunity or tamang company like Santé Barley dahil merong mga tamang tao doon na mag-guide sa'yo ano yung tamang gagawin. Kagaya ko po, ordinaryong tao lang ako. Sobrang mahihain ko po. So, sobrang mahihain ko. Lahat po nung nandun sa training room, nung yung mga nagtotalk, mga nag-speak, lahat po yun halos nilalait ko po talaga. Ginajudge ko talaga. Actually, yung katabi ko po, si Mentor Gab, siya po yung isa sa nagtotalk nun. Isa po talaga siya sa nilalait ko kasi sabi ko, talaga ba totoo ba yan? Sinisales talk lang ako para mag-join ako sa ganitong business. Pero ngayon po asawa ko na po siya. Ayan, so, alam niyo po, ang nakakatuwa po dito, no? Yung pagtatry ko, naaralin po yung ganitong opportunity, itong Santé Barley. Ito po yung nag-open pa ng mas maraming na-discover ko na potential. Kaya sa mga natatakot po na, di ba, gawin yung ganitong business din, malay mo, kagaya ko po, yung one time ko na pagtatry, di ba, ng ganitong business opportunity. Yun pala yung makakapag-open pa ng iba't ibang, di ba, experiences, di ba, pagbabago sa buhay natin, kagaya po namin. Akala ko po, pang-benta-benta lang po ako. Ito na po yung nagbigay sa amin ng free travel. Imagine niyo po, ang gusto ko lang, extra income po dito eh. Aralin yung pagbebenta para magkaroon ng extra income. Dinala po ako ng Santé Barley sa 32 countries. Binigyan ako ng mga sasakyan, binigyan po kami ng mga property, at ang pinakamasarap po dito, ang dati pong EDS na wala pong direksyon sa buhay. Walang impact po, walang purpose. Alam niyo po, hindi lang po sa Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao, hanggang international po, pinapadala po tayo para po makapagbigay po ng inspirasyon. So, malay mo, di ba, yung kinakatakutan mo ngayon na business or pagbebenta, ito yung magbigay sa'yo ng lifetime, di ba, na changes sa buhay mo at makakapagbigay ka ng impact sa buhay din ng maraming tao. Kagaya ko po. So, kagaya po ng aking mga kasama po dito na top leaders, lahat po kami, mahiyain lang din po, di ba? Subukan mo lang, di ba? Paano mo malalaman kung hindi mo susubukan? Tama ba? Yun lang po.
If I may ask, ano yung ginagawa mo before?
Ako po ay isa pong ordinary office staff. Office staff.
Dagdag ko lang po, no? Sabi niya, it changes lives, di ba? Yung Sunday. And also, it creates destinies.
Wow! May fangin niya.
Kasi 13 years na rin. The day na nagsabi siya ng yes, sign up siya, ako din na-recruit niya sa puso niya, di ba?
Thank you. Kasanti pala mga
Ako si Joel Luyong. Day 1 ni Santé, nandito na ako. Kaya, kumbaga nabansagan ako. Ako yung kuya sa bahay ni Ako yung panganay sa bahay ni Kuya. Pagdating naman sa selling, wala naman akong likas na abilidad dyan. Bago ako pumunta ng Santé, nagtitinda ako ng boneless bangus. Hindi dahil magaling ako magtinda, kundi wala tayong diploma sa college. So talagang dala ng pangailangan, dala ng sitwasyon. Nung nakita ko yung opportunity, pero ang highlight sa akin yung produkto. So ginamit ko yung product kasi nainganyo ako dun sa ang dami ng mga micronutrients, etc. So kung tungkol sa selling, ang na-realize ko ngayon doon sa tanong na yan, ang pinentahan ko pala una sarili ko. So nung na-try ko siya, nabasag yung idea na, teka, ang ganda pala nitong product na to kasi naramdaman ko kagad yung effect tapos dire-diretso. So tumapang, naging solid yung belief ko doon sa product. Naobserbahan ko din sa ginagawa kong business na to, na yung iba kaya siguro nahihiya sa selling dahil hindi nila naintindihan yung product mismo. So, yung anggulong yun, nabasag na. So, dire-diretso. Then, naintindihan ko yung kabuuan ng opportunity. Product is just one thing, one of the variables. So, tumabang uli ako kasi naintindihan ko na selling is an avenue to help others. Tapos yung product, ay napatunayan ko sa sarili ko at sa buong pamilya. Since day one is Santé hanggang ngayon, 18 years na ang pamilya ko hindi basta-basta nagkakasakit. 3 epidemic at isang pandemic ang dinaanan namin. And very dramatic kasi among the community, kami lang hindi tinatamaan. Because we are trained and enlightened, educated on how to really boost our system, immune system, pag kami mga ganyang banta ng mga pagkakasakit. So nung naintindihan ko yung opportunity, na gusto ko yung product, proud ako sa product, then nakita ko, na-observe ko sa iba, baka yung skills naman, baka naman hindi nila alam yung approach. Hindi ko rin naman alam. So na-realize ko along the way, effective pala kung konting tanong, tapos mas maraming pakikinig. So natutunan ko yung art of listening. At pagka meron palang ganong skills, dumadali ang selling. Kasi we connect to people. Networking is all about connecting to people. If we can connect with them the right way, diba? Heartfelt, selling is just a natural thing. So, ako nakita ko yung 3 angulo na yun na una-una kailangan maintindihan niya. Produkto, kabuuan ng opportunity. Pangalawa, siya mismo sold out sa product. Yung pangatlo, concerned siya dapat sa tao, not sa sales, but for the people who take the product.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And for our last set of questions.
Ay ma'am, pwede mag-add lang.
Sige po.
Ito naman, itong advice ko naman is for those people na ginawa na yung mga advices ng mga top elites, which is hinadaw talaga, tapos inaral yung produkto, kasi isa din ako doon. Okay. I've been doing business since 2018. Full-time business owner na ako. Na-realize ko na it's not, kahit gaano pa ka sipag mo and you know ano yung mga features, benefits ng produkto mo, pero you are promoting your products to the wrong people, wala pa rin. Okay? So, kaya yung advice ko sa mga gusto magbenta is to learn digital marketing. Okay? Because through online, you will be able to target the right customers, the right people. Kasi there's a way for you to target mga interest, unlike sa mga traditional na mga marketing where 'di ba hindi siya targeted. So kaya yung advice ko talaga sa mga gustong magbalak magnegosyo, learn digital marketing. Sobrang ganda ng opportunity using digital. You'll be able to position your product to the right people. Okay, so yun yung
Thank you, sir.
Hi po, Jeremy from Orange Magazine. Curious lang po sa history. Na-mention nyo kasi you're the first or one of the first. Then, paano nyo na-discover itong barley? Paano nyo nakita yung potential niya? And ano yung sabihin na natin siguro goals and dreams nyo before na-achieve ba siya, nabago ba siya, or obviously nag-exceed yung nyo. But along the way, meron bang na-retain, nagbago ng plano, mga ganun sa amin po?
Yeah. When we started, we're not the first in the market na nag-offer ng barley grass. I think when we started, there were 2 players yata in the market, 2 or 3 players. Yun nga lang talagang, I believe there's the power of being the first, di ba? Pero when you say first, it's not the first to launch, but the first who will make the product known. So may naunang 2, 3, but when we started barley in the market, we wanted to make it sure that this will grow globally. Siguro highlight ko na rin, hindi ko naman makalimutan itong taon to, di ba? Although he passed away already several years ago. We're already growing 2008, 2009. And comes April Boy Regino. April Boy Regino, ang kwento niya, he's from the US, he went back to the Philippines, may dalang cancer. Pero whenever he was interviewed na, may cancer ka pala, yes, pero gumaling na ako because of Santé Barley. And it became parang one of the reasons why Santé grew tremendously. Nakilala ang barley grass doon. So the goal of the company, sige, April Boy story, good, we love April Boy, he's part of the company for how many years also. And we've decided na, let's shift sana, barley shouldn't be known only for people who are sick. let's focus into health and wellness. And then came Kuya Kim. And Kuya Kim, from that time until now, he's our, hindi na endorser tawag namin sa kanya, so already part of the team really. So, we made it sure that we continuously innovate, develop new strategies in marketing the product. I always believe in the saying that if you don't innovate in any kind of business, you will evaporate. From day one, there's a lot of innovations that happen in Santé. Coming from a company buying products to now the companies manufacturing the products, from being focused on just the Filipino community by growing the business globally. There's a lot of players right now and I'm excited with them, but the goal of Santé is to continuously develop our brand, continuously build our image that we're a company who's a strong player when it comes to barley grass. And I think it will stay the same in the next coming years. So we're preparing not for next year, we're preparing for the next 10, 20, 30 years. With barley as the flagship product for now, but you'll never know. Because very soon Santé might be able to create the next champion product.
But personally, sir, why barley?
Why barley grass? Ang kwento nito ay so simple. I think Jun Francisco is there, no? Si Jun. Si Jun Francisco, one of our top leaders in Santé, he's pinaka-senior sa Santé yan, together with Joel. He together with another person is very instrumental in bringing barley grass because before we're into another business eh. And Jun was telling me, sir, there's this good product called barley grass. There's a company marketing this product, kaya lang may kulang doon sa kumpanya. And he saw that, sir, kung tayo magmamarket itong produkto na to with your infrastructure, we can grow. So I was telling him, sige Jun, explore natin yan. So what I did is this. I asked my product development team to research on barley. Hindi ko alam ang barley. Pag sinabing barley before, ang alam ko pang beer. Barley, malt beer, yan eh. I have a product development team headed by si Ate Minette before. And pagdating ng research team, ito yung unang statement nila. Sir, bakit ngayon nyo lang nakita tong produktong to? The only vegetation on earth that can supply nutritional support from birth to old age. It has all the complete vitamins with, ang ganda ng study. Sabi na, bakit ngayon lang? Sabi ko, honestly, I don't know, may nag-recommend lang. So we started researching on barley grass and we realized that this is very powerful. Siyempre, negosyante tayo eh. Ang unang tinignan ko, sino na ba ang sikat sa barley sa buong mundo? Wala pa. There's no major player marketing barley grass in the globe. Ginagamit lang nila yung barley as an ingredient eh. Sabi ko, if there's no champion when it comes to barley grass in the globe, we can be that barley champion. We can grow this business. So I saw the opportunity that we will be the first ever company will be able to make barley known not only in the Philippines but globally. It was just a dream that time. Could you imagine right now barley is, we wanted this to be a household brand. I think it's fast becoming a household brand. And the world can be Santé's playing field. And as the saying goes, the rest is history, diba? Ito na yung barley ngayon. If you'll ask me, I believe that barley is the #1 food supplement in the country right now. With so many players, hindi naman lumilit ang Santé. Pero ang dami ng players ngayon. So baka lang, I don't have the statistics, barley might be the #1 food supplement in the country right now.
So last question. Ngayon marami na, sir, di ba, barley. So how do you stay relevant and a team player talaga?
How do we stay relevant? #1, we're continuously innovating. Like our 18 years is very critical. We're about to launch the Santé Next AI. People are asking, ano yung Next AI? No, this is the, parang dalaga lang yan eh. After the debut, parang ready na siya to face the world. After 18 years of Santé, we're now ready to face the world market. So we're launching the Santé Next AI. This is the evolution of Santé. We're evolving in terms of infrastructure, in terms of product development, in terms of compensation plan. Itong mga to, hindi makatulog itong mga to. Because we're about to launch a new compensation program in Santé that will help them build the business globally. They will be dollar earners by next year while staying here in the Philippines because we're launching a global plan that will inspire not only Filipinos but people all over the globe. That's the evolution of Santé. More than the product, the evolution or the innovation when it comes to business. That's the reason why we know that we can attract more and more people. And pagpasok nila sa Santé, anong abutin nila dito? It's barley grass. So it's for us innovating not only in terms of the product line, but innovating in terms of technology, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of our management team. Wala nga yung HR head namin ngayon dito because right now we're attending an HR conference right now. Parang awarding, we have 5 nominations. So we're continuously developing also our organization. We wanted to be the employer of choice. So ang priority namin ngayon is to build up the internal, di ba? The management team. Because we always believe that the rise and fall of any organization is within. Pag matibay yung loob, madaling tumibay yung labas. Pero kahit anong ganda ng produkto mo, kahit anong pogi at ganda ng mga distributors mo, if sablay ang nasa loob, nothing will happen. So that's our focus right now. Innovating when it comes to the internal, the external, and technology. And I think that's the way to go.